Okay, if you've been with me on this journey so far, you know that I'm just reading mortgage guidelines. I'm not coming into this with any kind of pre-prepped agenda. I'm just reading so that I can learn. And I figure as I'm reading, why not? Maybe this is a way to help somebody else who would prefer to listen. I actually started this because I couldn't find somebody else just reading or talking a podcast about mortgage guidelines. So today I'm going to read about the USDA loan. And the reason I'm doing this is because, I'm not going to see it in this Fannie Mae stuff that I've been reading. So I want to read about the USDA loan because it's one of my favorite loan programs. What does this program do? The program helps approved lenders make 100% financed, no money down mortgage loans to eligible low and moderate income applicants. Backed by the USDA Rural, hard word, Development, the 90% loan note guarantee encourages lender participation by helping them minimize risk. With a single family housing guaranteed loan, applicants can buy an existing home, including the cost of rehabilitating, improving, or relocating the dwelling, or they can build new. The home must be used as their primary residence and must be modest, decent, safe, and sanitary. Modest, decent, safe, and sanitary. Interesting as to how those words are defined, I would think. This program is not restricted to first-time home buyers. Okay, so you don't have to be a first-time home buyer to be a USDA applicant. Who can apply? Applicants must have a household income that does not exceed 115% of the median household income of the area, which is in which the eligible house is located. Information about income limits is available at this link. Okay, so you're going to go to the link and you're going to find the state and the county to make sure that your borrowers are in the right income limits. Something that's important to note, it's going to count all household income. So notice their household income. Also important to note, it might not be just their primary jobs. You might have a primary job and another person in the house has a job, and then somebody has a third income, has an income that comes from a part-time gig. Make sure you look for all those part-time gigs. I had a situation one time where two borrowers were getting close to the limit, and one of them had a side job where they played some music for a church, and they were getting a check from that music event, and it was enough to push them over. So they got to agree to occupy the dwelling as their primary residence. They must be a U.S. citizen, U.S. non-citizen national, or qualified alien as defined in Public Law 104-193, subtitle section blah, blah, blah. Be unable to get conventional financing with no private mortgage insurance. In other words, if they've got 20% down, they can't qualify for USDA. It's just if they've got enough money to get conventional financing with no private mortgage insurance, then they don't qualify. That's kind of tricky. I mean, I guess it's not tricky. It's kind of black and white there, but in a scenario where somebody's got enough money to cover the 20% down, but maybe they don't have closing costs, well, then you could say they don't qualify. They don't have enough. So you got to look into that one kind of picky. Usually USDA people that come to me are not people that have, a lot of money in the bank. The last point here is not be suspended or debarred from participation in federal programs. Okay, we'll read more in the next video tomorrow. I better not forget that I'm supposed to say who I am here at the end. So there we are. I'm Josh McDowell. I'm with Churchill Mortgage. As far as my mortgage career goes, I'm always going to be trying to do my very best to do what's very best for my customer. And I believe Churchill is good for my customers today. Don't hesitate to reach out to me if you're looking for a great place to go and you're a self-generating loan officer. I'd love to consider partnering with you.